Hello, everyone. It's me again. So, this live, we're going to do the no fuss bag and the little box for the chocolate holder. But first, I forget one thing on this morning on my card. So I'm going to back up the bus when I turn it down a little bit. And also, I had many questions of my card yesterday that I share. Many people asked for a video. I'm going to explain how it was. It's very simple. So soon I flip this down. So I'm just going to give you a few seconds to join in. So if you're new to this, if you see on the left side, the red box that say live, that means you are watching live. If the box it's not there anymore, that means you are watching the recording. This is Black Friday here in the US, and I have what I call my marathon. I will be live 3 times. I already did once this morning. If you miss it when we're done, you can just scroll down and you're going to see it. And I am live at the same time on Facebook and YouTube. And you have a chance today to win. And I get 2 of them. The box will not come because it don't fit in my priority packet envelope. So you're going to get what's inside. And you are getting the shaker card, the paper pumpkin shaker card. They were beautiful, beautiful of last year with the stamp set and the spot. So really, I don't even know if you need glue on this, but that's for this broadcast, that's what I'm giving away. How can you enter? Share my broadcast, say that you are sharing, leave a comment, you will be entered. I will announce all winner of today's broadcast, the 3 of them, on Cyber Monday. I will be live again on Cyber Monday. That's Monday coming up, and I will announce the winner of today. So it's 6 winner in all, and I'm going to give you till Wednesday to claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize by Wednesday, out of luck. So all prize need to be claimed by Wednesday. So shall we? Let's get started. And if you post a comment and I don't reply, because I would have to keep on going like this, and really I want to stamp and share this. If it's a question that I didn't answer in the broadcast, then I will reply. YouTube, it's a little bit different because after I'm done, the live comment disappear and it take a few hours before it come back. So don't think I forgot about you. I will get through it, like I said, if I didn't answer throughout the broadcast. So also for my Black Friday, I got a special going on. You can see those 2 boxes there. They're full of cards. It's stash of 12 cards in each package. If you place an order of $50 or more with this hostess code, BQNKBARY, you will be you will get one of my stash cards. This is my today promotion for Black Friday only. So order need to be entered before midnight tonight. Also for my frequent buyer program. Now, today till Wednesday, you get double points. And one of the things that people go ooh, ah over it, it's my dauber case. You get all the colors, the dauber to put all your colors. It got the map at the top. Let me open this up here. All nicely divided. So that's 20 points. And right now, today, I get double points. And your points are good for a year. Just go at FrenchieStamps.com. I got all the detail of my special for today and this week right there on my blog post of today. Also, you want to go there. Trust me, because I got a big giveaway kit of cards for 30 cards with Father Christmas. And just by leaving a comment, you are entered in the drawing. Also, all order placed throughout till Wednesday, you get 5 entry for each order that you place. So keep that in mind. Let's flip down. Now, I was cold, now I'm hot. Let's flip you guys around. And here we go. Here we go. So, like I said, I'm going to back up the bus here before we get started. And when we finished the card this morning, I had pre-done stamp another piece of, still use the white cardstock, the lighthouse, and I cut it out and cut it. And I want to share with you the difference. See, I think raised up, it looked much better. It's just whatever you prefer. It's no right and wrong. When it comes to crafting, honey, do what you like. Doesn't matter if you want to do something purple that usually it's orange. You do whatever you feel. It's artsy stuff. It's you express yourself. So I just put dimensional in the back, and then even if it get off a bit, that's perfectly fine because then it give a little shadow. Et voila. See? So if you miss this broadcast, like I said, when we're done, you can scroll and you will find the recording of this. So that was the back of the bus for this. Now back of the bus for this card that I shared yesterday. This is as simple as it gets. This is watercolor paper, and I use my aqua painter with water. I wet my piece of watercolor paper. Then I just use a bit of green, a bit of Cajun craze, a bit of real red, crushed curry, and pumpkin pie, and just did a few lines. Let it dry completely. Stamp your greeting, and that part it's done. Then you go cut it out. I did what I call a billy bow, and I put the chicken wire in the back. And this is from the Halloween paper that I cut out, just mounted there. So it's nothing. And also the chocolate chip here, not chocolate chip, early espresso, I emboss it with the tin tile. And this is Mango Melody. And I put the pumpkin inside. Very simple. So many people say they wanted a video for that. I didn't have a video. Now I think I missed the bus if I do a video, but I thought I'm going to explain it. Thanks for all the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. So that's how I done this part. If you're wondering how I glue this, so you see where I put my little doodad? That's all this, but I just put it glue in the back of this and here. So that, I had maybe a few pastes with glue, but barely. So really it's just the other plates that hold that. That's it. Okay, now no fuss bag, and then the little chocolate. So I'm using Under the Mistletoe in the annual catalog because this one's going to be on sale. Paper is it today the paper? It is today the paper. So it's 10% off on top of my goodies. So another reason to shop. So you're going to start with a piece of paper that measure, and this is the same one, just a different print, measure 11.5 by 6. So if you mark your measurement, mark that 11.5 by 6. 11.5 by 6. And I toss my paper that I get my measurement. My goodness Louise, why did I do that? Oh, no, find it. Okay, got my scrap paper here. So 11.5 by 6. Now, on the short way, the 6 at the top, let me make some space here. When it's 6 at the top, you're going to score at 1. And when it comes to designer series paper, I like to use the fat tip. If you use the small tip, sometimes you want to rip. If you get a heavy hand, you press too hard. So the bigger tip, it's much better to score with designer series paper. But when it comes to cardstock, I say use the fine tip. And then you're going to go at 5. So 1 and 5 on the long way, like this. Flip this around. And also, if you share my broadcast and leave a comment, don't forget you get entered for the goodies there. I think I already say that. I feel like a broken record going live so much. Now, on the long way, so it's 11.5 at the top. So I just cut half inch here at the end. You're going to score at 1.5. score at 5, 6.5, and 10. So I'm going to repeat this here in case if you're marking the measurement. So you're going to score at 1.5, 5, 6.5, and 10. Now, this is pretty much for your bag. It is so simple. Let me remove this. Uh-oh. I'm okay. I didn't feel. Okay. Now, looking for my ribbon here. I get some right here. Okay. I forget to get my ribbon out. Now we're going to reinforce that. I want this the front of my bag. And so that's my front. I'm going to take the top of the bottom. It doesn't matter because they're both 1 inch, right? Oh, one was supposed to be 1.5, I think. No, it's 1. I think it's going to work. Okay, so we got, and this really should be, okay, this is going to be the bottom go in and like this. So you fold one out and one in. Now let's reinforce all our score before we keep on going. I just feel where my score are. And I list all the product that I use for each project on my blog. It's all separately. So for easy shopping, or if you just want the list, it's right there on my blog. Also, it's on the top in the description for Facebook and YouTube. It's in below description. So you got it at 2 places. This and this. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to, the bottom here, we're going to have to cut at every place there. I mean, every score line. So you're going to cut the score line to your score line. This is the one of the easiest bag, and it seems every time I do this, it's like, wow, it's an easy bag. Okay, now we get this done. Let's reinforce this good here. This one gonna go stuck under there, but you see what happened when you stuck that under there? You get a little bit off. It's because, you know, it cannot go right under. So what you want to do, the sides that gonna go under, you're gonna take this here and you're gonna give it a little trim. I just go diagonal a bit. So that's gonna be under. So now when you slide that under, voila, you get a nice finish. How simple is that? Now this is gonna go in, and this is gonna go in there and there. Oh, one thing that I didn't do though that I need, we're gonna take a piece of cardstock. You know what? Let me reach another piece. Okay, you need a piece that measure 1 3/8. 1 3/8 by, let me count twice, by 3 3/8. 1 3/8 by 3 3/8. On that. That's really, you don't need it, but depends what you're going to put in your, in your bag. It's going to be to reinforce it. So now we're going to glue this here. But before we glue that there, I like to glue my side. So this part here that go tuck under there, that's the part that where it cut diagonal, you're going to put glue on the inside. Don't put on the flat. So I like to use my Tombow for this. And you're going to understand why I like to use my Tombow. And then under this here, I like to put just a little bit of glue on that little flat. Just really to have it really reinforced good. Now I'm going to take this, slide this under, go right at the edge, and then if you go flat, it makes it a lot easier to press that snug. That part is done. Fold this down, and then here you're just going to put a little bit here, because it's not as wide, so you don't want to put on all. This is going to go down. Now this part going to go there, and a little bit here, a little bit there. I know my little bit got a lot bit there, but it's okay. It's going to work. Now make sure you get this straight. I get a little bit, I need to give him a little air cut there. That's, when you cut it, sometimes you're off a bit. There we go. Now push this down. Now this here. So now you saw why I wanted the tumble glue, right? So it gives me place to move. I just put glue at the bottom there and slide this at the bottom of this. Take your bone folder. If your hand fit, you can put in it, or I like to use that part. And that's going to reinforce your bottom box bag. See how simple this was? It cannot get any more simple than that. Now, one thing that I used to do too, you can take your two corner there, put your finger there, squeeze it, and see, you can put just like those cute little like paper clip and add it there with a little gift tag. That could work. But I want more like a bag purse. So now let's do that. I'm going to use my my old punch, the 116. And I am using the brads, and I like the copper one. I don't know if I get enough. I need 4 of them. I like the one that look like buttons. Do I have one more? I sure do, my friend. Here we go. So, and again, all that, it's all listed on my blog. Oh, I seem to be crooked a bit there. Here we go. So now for my O's, I lined up where you get that opening there. I go as much as I can on the side, and I go right at the edge there, where it's lined up. I'm going to do one there, one there. You can measure, but if you've been following me for a while, a lot of it's done eyeball with me. Just go with, here we go. Now we're going to use the burlap ribbon, and we're going to need about this long. You're going to say, how much is this? I'm going to tell you in a second. Okay. So you're going to need 2 of, and like I said, can be a bit longer, but shorter, about 8-inch, okay? About 8-inch. Here we go. Now you're going to take your brad, put it in, take this, put it right in there, and open your brad. And then we're going to take this, take the other brad. See, you can do a bunch of that. And that, if you give like a gift card to, instead of a card with a gift card, well, it's kind of fun because they get a little something to open, right? I like to give stuff that they can open, so that works very lovely. Now I'm going to turn this around. If your ribbon, it's kind of cockeyed like this, take your bone folder and straight up your ribbon. Voila. Now I'm going to take the other one. Put that in. Okay, now on this one, what I do, I try to line it up so it's about the same length. Here we go. It's right at the edge almost. Here we go. Then I'm going to open it up. Maybe, maybe not. Why this one is so stubborn? My. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Now you can put your little goodies in it. Now I just use, this is from the Stitch something. It is Stitch Label that I use. I use this little thing. And then for our chocolate, we're going to use the bigger one there. So that's the framelits, the Stitch Label framelit I'm using. I just did a little hole on this. So you could always put the to from on this, or it's just like, you know, when you buy a bag, get that little decoration. Now I need some linen thread that I don't have here. I cannot believe I'm out of linen thread. Are you serious? Well, you're going to have to hold on 1 minute. It's a good thing I stock up on stuff, right? Here we go. I'm going to use a linen thread. Man, this bag is thick like no tomorrow. Here we go. Now I'm going to use and that's the same thing with the linen thread. You see where it wraps around, you get those lines. You see that, right? So what I do, I see angry face. Woo. I just roll this here so then it's smooth. Now I'm going to fold this in two. Yeah, I was looking at my YouTube video after I was done this morning, well, just before coming live almost, and I get a few thumbs down. Remember, this is free, so if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. It sounds maybe mean, but I think that sometimes I'm wondering why taking the time to do that, you know? It's true we don't have to like everything the same neither. Okay, I just crisscross it in the back, and then I'm going to tie it up, do a knot here, and I like to do a double knot. And then I'm going to do a little bow. Here we go. So now it's just hang up, and I can trim this a little bit. Wait a minute. You don't see here. 1 second. Let me show you. See how pretty it is? It's just hang up, and you get the bow right there. So that your back is done. So you just have to put your paper after you put your goodies in, and boom. How cute is that? I think it's very cute. Now to go with the bag, you can do a little cards. And I bet you're going to ask me, is a business card fit in this? And the answer is no. See? So the card would be just for a little note. You could still put a gift card inside the bag, but it would be, you know, separate because it won't fit in this. This is the 3x3 card. So I cut my paper at 6x3. And then with the same paper, I cut a piece of this that matched the bag, that, excuse me, 278 by 278. And usually I should have used Tombow because that's a very small border. And to be honest, I was not, I had this piece here with, you know, like I did the other cards. Say I just used the same match. For some reason, this didn't turn my fancy on. It just didn't. Just because I think the thing, it was off and it was small and so on. So I use a piece of blue. This is Night of Navy. And I want to show something here. What you're going to do is rip this. This is a last minute thing here. You're going to separate this in two. Okay, try to touch this. I know you cannot touch it, but it feels like, oh, what was that name of paper we used to have? It was a very fine paper that you can rip. It's almost feel like material. So you want to make sure you don't put the glue on this. You put it on this. So that I'm going to use Tombow over this. So now I got like a texture paper on top of this. Mulberry paper. Ha! Think of the name. That reminds me of the mulberry paper. It really looked like mulberry paper. So if you've been stamping for a while or so on, you know what mulberry paper is. So that's what it looked like, this paper. It looked like mulberry paper. Now, I'm going to use the little Merry Christmas and the seasonal chum. That little tiny Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I should have oh, and I don't have my Night of Navy. It's back there, back where my camera is. So I'm going to use Old Olive. How about that? Just do with what I get. And I'm going to put my Merry Christmas right here. Voila. And then I'm going to use dimensional. Come back here, you. Here we go. Going to put that there, put that there. And then I'm going to use Timeless Tiding. Here we go. Timeless Tiding. This stamp set here that go with the card kit and the holiday catalog, this set, I think it's constantly being used in my room. Oh, I mean, unbelievable. I love the greeting. I love this Christmas tree. It's my to-go set when I need a little something, something in my card. Like right now, I need a little something, something. I'm going to add that right here. Inside, I got my tree. And then on my card, I'm going to put that right there. How about that? I think that finished it very lovely. So you get the card that match with your bag. Is that sweet? Okay, next step. You're going to take a piece of paper that measure 5 by 5. 5 by 5. Okay, do what I say, now do what I do, because for some reason I chunked a few in the trash yesterday when I was designing this. I'm going to tell you what to do, what not to do. So the first score, it's at 1 7/8. So you're going to put this at 1 7/8, okay? Score this, punch. Move it to 3 7/8, 3 7/8. Score and punch. Now, forget about this. Forget about the measurement. You are done with the measurement. So it's 1 7/8 and 2 7/8. Turn this around and go at your score. So this little tip here, this little tip right here, go right with your score. And for some reason, I would do a few like that. Then I would go back and go at my lines. Forget about that. You just measure once. That's it. Now you go right there you match the score line with your guide. Score. Oops, make sure you're in the correct there. Score, punch. Go to the next one. Score, punch. You can punch first, score after. It doesn't matter. Something went a weird noise. Turn this around. Again, score. punch, here, score, punch. So now you just follow those lines. That's it. You just pay attention at your measurement the first time. That is it. Now this, it's a reason you should put it there, because if not, you can look for it for many hours. Yep. Didn't know where I put it, and I was like, why they put this there? To put it away, right? So now we're going to take the back of this, get the round the corner, just like this. Make sure it's straight on each side, that it fits snug. Punch, 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 punch. So now we get this done. We are done with this board. Now, yeah, you guessed it, reinforce all score. There we go. It's been a while I didn't do that, and I got one when I was on stage, and it's sad, but I don't remember who gave it to me, but I think it's Margot. If it's not Margot, I'm sorry, I cannot remember. I mean, I just kept on say thank you, and so this one was Margot, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm like, oh, perfect for Christmas. Okay, now what you're gonna do is those little tabs here. I like to remove them. You could keep them. I just like to remove, especially the top. We can keep the one in the bottom, but I like to remove them. So we're going to keep the one in the bottom. But then I want to shave a little bit. Always shave a little bit when you do a box to remove that score line. It helps a lot. Now you get two ways you can do it. You can do it this way. See, it don't match perfectly. Or you can do this way. Oh, see, this one side. That worked perfect. You know what? I'm removing this because I remove on one. I'm going to remove this because I went the wrong side there. And I think this fit better on this way. So if you do this way, see, it's fit very nice. No, I want this way. The wider side, yes. This way fit much nicer. So you want that it's longer this way. So now what you're going to do, and I think it helps if I take my chocolate, put it in here. See? And then see this tip there? It's too long. It looked kind of funny. So what I done, I just came here, cut that there. Now we're going to use the Tombow. There and there. And then I'm going to put just a bit on the side here. Keep this close. So you see, you can move it when it's Tombow, because if it wouldn't be Tombow, you couldn't move it. This one, it's a bit, here we go. That's the beauty of it, that you can shift it a little bit when it's Tombow. Now we're just going to press this. Now, you could put it this way because we're going to put a belly band, but me, I just come here and slide it in. See how cute this little box is? Very, very, very cute. Can be a little bit more snug there. Let's do that. Here we go. Now, what I done, because it's all olive with, or maybe pure possess or all olive with Night of Navy in that line. So I'm using a piece of, I think it's 7. Let's measure twice, maybe longer, 7.5. Yeah, this is 7.5 long. And I put my first strip, I went in and, oops, this way here. And I put this in, okay? Roll this in the big shot. It's done. Now, how did I manage this? It's not even a line. What I done, I took this part even longer, and what you're going to do is feel it. You're going to move it around till it's all lined up back inside those curves. Now, see, it's snug. I get the pattern right. Close it tight and run it a bit and go back, because you don't want to go all the way at the end because it's going to leave a mark. So just go partial and then come back, and voila, you get your perfectly thing. So now we're going to take this, and I like to finish at the front. So this is the back, I say. You can glue it if you want, or you can leave it slide. Yeah, 7.5, it's great. So I don't score it. And the reason why it seems when I score it, I always too loose, too tight. I just put it around, pinch it on the side, and pinch it on the side here. Now what I done, I'm going to cut it just a little bit, because the reason why, because I want to make sure I cover my center there. I'm going to put, or you can use Tombow for this, or you can use glue dots. I just use Fast Fuse because it's right here handy. I'm going to line this up together. Voila. So now you could slide it or not if you want, or you can glue it around. Doesn't matter. It's no right or wrong. It's still going to work, okay? Now I got that there. Now, like I said, the stitch framelit, I cut one in the white. Now I'm going to use my Christmas tree here. Going to stamp that right here. And then I'm going to use my little Merry Christmas. If I can see where, oh, here it is. Then I would like to stamp with the blue to bring the blue. And maybe I can't. 1 second. Just shake you up a little bit. Here we go. So let me wash this here. Don't know where I put my washy. Oh, here it is. Washy. There we go. Now we're going to use Night of Navy, because I wanted something darker because it's going to go by the 3 there. Here we go. Going to put my Merry Christmas right here. And then I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. Where are you, Miss Stella? Oops. And while you're going to do that on your tree, it's going to smear the green. So be careful when you go by the blue. You don't want to smear the blue. You just want to smear the green. And that is normal because Wink of Stella got alcohol in it. So it's going to smear the ink. Even if you let it dry for days, it's going to smear less, but it's going to smear. I just like my tree that get a little bit more green on it. I don't know how much you can see. So that is done. Now I'm going to turn this upside down here. And this is 1 3/8, I think. 1 3/4. Sorry, 1 3/4. That match this. Now I'm going to use my sprig punch. And I'm going to use Old Navy. Ooh, Old Olive. And I'm going to put that right here. So I'm going to just put it right here. So I'm going to use a glue dot. Oops. My goodness. I'm going to take this, put that right here. And then I'm going to go use, oops, where's my glue dots? Not glue dots, are dimensional here. Somebody was trying to place an order, not just one person. A few people reported that they cannot log in and say their password, it's whatever, or the username. Well, that happened to me too because I tested out. I had to clean my history and then it went good. So if you get problem placing an order, feel free to contact me and I can place it for you. Don't miss out on the deal. I can place it for you. How about that? Voila. And here. So see this one? It's on the long way there, like I said. It's nothing in it, so it's kind of funny. This one here, see, I have to slide this out here because look, it's on this side. So I like the top better than the sideways, much better. So remember that. This one, I don't have no choice. I have to pull, except if I would have put the banner this way. So remember that when you do the, it's still okay. You can slide it. It's just they're going to have to work to get their chocolate. So here they are. And here is the one we just did. See how cute it is, all that matching. Okay, move your junk. Here we go. See how cute it is? I think that turned out very lovely. And then this one, this bag with this. And then I didn't have enough paper of All Is Bright, so I switched. At first, I thought to do just the chocolate, and then I decided to add the bag. So this is it, my friend. Let me flip you over and down. Stay there. Here we go. So now the next one, the next live for this marathon that I call, it's going to be at 7 Central Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, and then East Coast, it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. So tonight, I don't know if I keep the last for best, but I really like it. We're gonna do emboss on it. This is the copper tin in the big catalog. It comes 4 in the package, 4 of them. Absolutely beautiful. It's perfect for tea, or it can be a little candy dish at your on your desk at work and so on. You can use it for many things. You can even use it in the bathroom to put your Q-tips in. It would make a very lovely gift. I thought to decorate it with ribbon and that, but I don't want to take away from that. I absolutely love it. I'm going to share how to make this, and then we're going to do 5 Christmas tags. All kind of simple. That's going to be at tonight, 6 mountains time, 7 Central, 8 East Coast, and then 5 Pacific time. So I hope you're going to join me again. I will be live again on Facebook and YouTube. And again, more giveaway tonight. So don't forget to check my blog at FrenchieStamps.com to be entered for the big drawing. Also, if you place order, for every order, you get 5 entry for each order. So today and tomorrow, Stamping Up added the 10% on paper and embellishment. Now I cannot even think. I got it all marked down on my blog. I just feel I got so much number in my head. Let me tell you for sure there. I don't want to leave you wrong. So I'm pulling it up right now. And then you get the double points, and also you get the stash of card. So, okay, it's stamps and kit. No. Paper and embellishment. Paper and embellishment today. Paper and embellishments. So time to stock up a little bit with my double points, and also to get my stash of cards. What a perfect day to shop at FrenchieStamps.com. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you again tonight. Bye bye for now.